Good afternoon everyone. Today we're making some prawns. It's a quick meal. Just see if you've got these products in your pantry. Going to need oil for deep frying, so it's a deep fried dish. Salt, smoked paprika, garlic powder, corn flour. This is all going to go on the prawns. You can have them either with the skin on or with the skin off. That's a kilo of prawns. Take them out of your freezer in the morning. By the afternoon they'll be defrosted. After they're being deep fried, we're going to add garlic, an onion, some sugar, some dried chili, half a capsicum, parsley, not necessary, but I like some parsley on it, and half a bunch of shallots for a kilo. Okay, I'll see you soon. So I've chopped 12 cloves here. Just roughly chopped. Now we get on to our shallots. Some places they call them bell peppers. I call them capsicums. All chopped up. So now we have our capsicums chopped, garlic, onion and shallots. So we're ready to dress the prawn. So we have the kilo of prawns, either with the shell or without the shell. They've been deveined if they're without the shell, and I've left the tails on. Okay, make sure they're dry, not frozen, because they're frozen. When you put them in the hot water, in the hot oil, it's going to splatter everywhere. So if you don't think they're dry enough, just put them in a clean tea towel and pat them dry. Salt, I'll let you know all the quantities on the bottom of the page. The recipe will be all there as always. Press like, subscribe, and I'll let you know all the quantities soon. So that was paprika, salt, garlic powder, corn flour. And toss. So this coating of the corn flour is what's going to make it nice and crunchy. I'm going to put some more paprika. Okay, so we're just going to test the oil. I don't know if you can see it, it's sort of bubbling around the edges. See, I don't know if you can see that. So the oil is ready to put the prawns in. Just slowly. Yep. Don't throw them in. Okay. Have one of these ready if you've got it. If you haven't, just use any stainless steel. You don't have to put this much oil in if you don't like. You can put less. So as I said to you, make sure that the prawns are dry with the tea towel. If not, this would splatter everywhere, make a big mess. Don't overfill with the oil in your wok because it does raise a bit, so you need to make sure it's lower, even if you use a deep fryer. If anything were to happen, just switch it off. Okay, so just stir it occasionally and strain and put in the dish here close by. Don't overcook them. Probably I would say 90% cooked, because don't forget we're going to be putting in with the other vegetables and continue cooking them for the last 10%. Okay, so about 90% cooked. Do the next batch. So they're coming really nice and golden brown, just golden. A kilo, I would say if you're having this with rice and a salad, this would be enough for 4 people. 1 kilo of prawns. Okay, now we're going to get rid of this oil. However you discard the oil, make sure it's off. And just leave probably about a little bit on the bottom to start frying the onions and the garlic. So just leave a little bit on the base, but just get rid of the rest. Okay, so I've just left a little bit of the oil on the base. The heat's on medium, so it's going to be a quick fry. So garlic first. Just make sure when you emptied out the oil that you wipe the side where you emptied it out. You don't want the oil dropping down into the fire. So after you discard the oil, make sure you wipe it. Be careful of your hands, and otherwise it's going to catch on fire when it drips down. So just a little bit of frying. Don't burn them, they'll become bitter if you burn them. The onion, red onion. So that was 12 garlic, 1 large onion. Once the onion is soft, be careful of the handle. Add your shallots and your capsicums, or some places they call them bell peppers. You can cut the capsicums up even smaller if you like. I've got this on a high heat. At this point, add your chilli. It can either be fresh or dry, and however much you like. We like it hot. At this point, I'm going to add the cooked prawns. That's why I said you only cook them about 90%. Give them a quick toss. Add a little bit of sugar. Yes, that's right, a little bit of sugar, probably a teaspoon. A little bit more salt because the capsicums didn't have any salt before. And I'm adding some, you can either add fresh or dry parsley. This is my fresh parsley that I made dry. I'm going to add a little bit more chilli because my husband said he wants it hot. Stir fry this. And it's ready. There you go. So there you go. You got chili, garlic, prawns, done in a different way. It's very nice for about 4 people with a nice salad, some rice. It's a beautiful dish. Enjoy.